What is going on YouTube? I am bringing you another video. This is Guild Wars video, and this is actually on a 111k Might account. He does not have a Trinitar, so it's going to be a little bit harder. I will show how I go through these, and we're going to start it off. So, I drop my Ares, Warlock, Cupid, and I just want them to proc a few times. I want to try to take out as many as I can. I do see that he has a Skull Knight, but it's not evolved, so that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm trying to stay away from double evolved heroes because his heroes aren't double evolved, and as well the skill levels are a little bit lower, so it makes it a little bit harder. So drop all the heroes. I see I'm still only at 20%. I'm doing just fine. Skull Knight's still tanking, and I still have a lot of room for error, but that pretty much wipes it out just like that. I do also want to mention that I do only have 4 attacks, so we're going to go on to the next one. And this was actually pretty basic at first. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a hard base. So what I did, drop Ares and Warlock at the top. I'm going to drop Mage and Cupid at the bottom since they can fly over walls. And then once they start proccing, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my Skull Knight and the Dread Drake over on the left side and let them walk in and try to hit the heroes to try to kill them. So the biggest thing is watching the Mage proc. So I seen that the Mage is proc twice, but I'm still only at 22%, so I'm doing just fine. Even with Dread Drake as well, I'm still doing okay, and I'm actually going to drop Dread Drake to the right instead of the left. I missaid that, and the reason why I do that is so he continues to proc. And this way, the Skull Knight goes right at that Vlad, takes him out, and just like that, all 3 flames. Now, if you had a Trinitar, this would make it a little bit easier because you could just use him to revive yourself. I'd probably take out Dread Drake. Once again, this one pretty closed off base. It makes it a little bit easier to deal with. I'm going to drop Ares over there, Warlock in the exact opposite side. I see that he has no arrow towers, so that makes it a lot easier on my part because my heroes aren't getting hit. So I'm basically just spreading the guys out so they all get the proc. Just like that, half of the heroes are dead. Now, I dropped that Skull Knight up the center. Had I paid attention and waited another second and seen that Skull Knight drop or jump out over the walls, I would have went after him, but in this case it just didn't matter. So that worked out perfect right there. The Dread Drake got stopped, or the Ares got stopped by my Dread Drake, and then my Ares went off, so that pretty much gave me the easy win there. And we're gonna move on to the last attack here. This is a pretty easy base. Basically, I'm just gonna go for the snipe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the left side. I'm going to drop the Ares, the Warlock, and Cupid. And I see my guys get hit, but with no arrow towers, they're not going to get hit any other time unless, you know, unless the Dread Drake isn't under an Ares Calamity and then gets hit. So there goes a couple heroes. I think that was 1 or 2 heroes gone right there. I'm just going to let them keep going off. I see my Warlocks almost dead, but they're just going to keep going off basically until they die. And then once they die, I'll drop the rest of my heroes since I still have 3 to go. So right there, down to 2, just a Ares and a Vlad. Realistically, could I drop it right away? Yes, but I decided not to. So that's pretty much going to end it. I end up getting a good score. I think I ended up doing like 2102, so that's not too bad at all. That was with all 5 attacks, so 2102 with 111k Might. I probably could have tried to do it for a long time and squeezed extra points, but in this case I decided not to. Still, I would say 2100 off of 111k Might isn't bad at all, especially without a Trinitar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this gives you another variation of an attack that you could use. I would be careful using these heroes because they do hit all types of buildings and stuff like that. So I'm out of here. I want to thank you for watching. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.